lastly, for supplies, I'm going to need what? Basin.
A basin, soap.
Gloves. Probably a couple of washcloths at least. But Pericare is the one skill that you use for washcloths. It's the only one. All the others you use too. But you still use 2 barriers. And you don't have to use a gown. So it's just Pericare. Pericare stands for what? You can tell me. Perineal.
Yeah.
Which is the genital area. Okay, all you guys, you're going to want to move over there because I'm going to do it this way.
It's okay. Hello.
Jesus. Is it just me or is it always really freaking cold in here?
It's always
fun. I don't know. When people are in here, though, I feel like it's not too bad.
Okay,
It's always cold.
this is how it works. Hi, Miss Annie. And you will always do it on the Annie. You won't have to do it with each other. You will do it on the Annie.
That's good.
Which is a good thing. I'm sure you're all going, oh,
That would have been really awkward.
good. Okay. So, hello, Miss Annie. My name is Nancy. I'm your CNA today, and we're going to be doing Pericare on you. But first, before I get started, let me wash my hands. I'm going to close the curtain because all those people want to see, and we don't want them to see. And I'll get you your call light. There it is. Okay, put that in your hand. You hold on to that. And I'm going to lock and make sure your bed is low. Okay, let me get my supplies. Now, for my supplies, I'm going to have a barrier. And notice how I put the barrier. And I've got a second barrier. I've got 4 washcloths. And this. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get water. And you all know when we turn on the water, we turn on both the hot and the cold, right?
Yeah.
And so, and I put probably an inch, maybe half an inch in there. And you know that what we do next is we test it. We go, ooh, that feels good. Annie, you want to test this for me, please? And you take her hand and you put it, oh, she loved it. Loved it, loved it. So you test it, she tests it, and you put it there. Actually, I'm going to put it there. Now this is where I like to put my gloves on. I haven't touched the water with my hands because once your hands get wet, putting gloves on is a pit. So
Yeah.
you could put them on first, but you don't have to. But now I do. So she's tested the water, I've tested the water, and the important thing now is when you're going to do the Pericare, you don't go like this. You don't go, woohoo, let's do this, baby. No, we go quite a bit different, and we say, let's keep your dignity. Let's keep you covered. And so I'm going to do this on your side so you can see. Please note that she is covered up to her neck, her feet, and I'm just going to expose that area. Nothing else. Legs are covered, arms and chest are covered. She is covered. Now, for time, to make it quick, all 4 go in there. And I wring them out 2 at a time because you want to get this done fast. This is going to be rinse. This is going to be rinse. This is going to be wash. This is going to be wash. So I'm going to put soap on the wash ones. Soap, gush, gush, gush. Soap, gush, gush, gush. I've got 2 rinses in that. And this barrier. So what you do with the barrier is you put it between her legs, and you can put it any way you want. Just get it between her legs. And you take your soapy washcloth, and you only have to do 1 wipe. Now that's not reality, but for the test, we're doing it. And you wipe from front to back. one wipe. You don't go back, you just one wipe. Then I put it here so I don't have to mess with it. And then I take the rinse and I go front to back. One rinse. And then I take the barrier and I dry. One wipe front to back. Now, it's a temptation to go like this or to pat. No. One wipe. Once you've touched it, it's contaminated. You don't want to touch it again. So, one wipe, front to back, leave it. The critical thing is you have to say front to back. If you don't say it, they don't like that. Okay, then you say, Annie, I'm going to roll you over. So, and your evaluator will help, and she will help roll her over and hold her. So, then you take your soapy, and you're going to do front to back, one wipe. Rinse, front to back, one wipe. And guess what you're going to do with this?
Same barrier?
Right. Same barrier, front to back, once. Yes, you can use the same barrier. Now, is this reality?
No.
Not even slightly, but that's what the test wants. So, and again, you're going to want to maybe pat and do it twice. No, one wipe, front to back. You cannot do it this way. You have to do it front to back. Okay, then you put her back and you cover her up like that so that she's nice and covered and you're not, and you've got the call light in her hand. And then you take all this stuff.
Does it matter that you just touch the call light with your gloves on?
Nope, doesn't matter. They don't care.
Really?
Go figure. Really. Okay, what are we going to do with this?
Dump, rinse, dump,
And
and
what are we going to do with all these supplies?
dirty laundry.
And then drop it in the dirty laundry.
Yep. Yep. And I'm going to rinse this puppy out. And I'm going to dry. Dry, dry, dry. Make sure it's nice and dry. And I'm going to put it in the dirty soiled utility. I'm going to take my gloves off without contaminating myself. Wash my hands. Come back and check the room. Muscle memory out. The bed is locked and low. She's got her call light. She's covered up. Open the curtain. Wash my hands. Task complete. Very simple. Yes?
What happens if the person you are with is a male?
In the state test,
Yes.
it will never be. It will always be an Annie.
Oh, it's an Annie. It's not a female, whatever. Okay.
It will always be an
Okay.
Annie. Now, in reality,
Yes.
yeah, half the universe is men. Half the other are women. So you're going to have to take care of men and women. And you just do the same thing. You clean. Yeah.
So in the real world, are we going to have a partner when we're cleaning them?
Okay. Wait, we're cleaning a person.
No, we're cleaning
A dump.
Annie.
Yeah,
we're
cleaning a
No, in the real world.
She's talking real world. You're talking clinical.
Yeah.
In clinical, you will have a real person. You'll have old people that you'll have to clean up.
Yeah,
At the,
clinical, yes.
what about the test?
For the test, you will only have her.
Okay, good.
For Perry.
You don't have to get all embarrassed and weird
Yeah,
out.
don't panic. Now, I need to tell you guys something else. And I might have mentioned it before, but I'm not sure. One of the guys tested, and we're not positive, but we think what he did was he did everything, and he's to the point where he's muscle memorying out, and he's lock and low the bed, and he opened the curtain, and he could see that she had the call light there, so he didn't say anything. Lock and low the bed, open the curtain, washed his hands, task complete. And he failed.
What?
Because he didn't say, and I would give her the call light.
Wow.
Even though it was there and visible, you have to say it. So that's why saying everything is so critical.
They're so picky about this.
They are so
Every
picky.
single one of those steps, even
But
and
they
I'm
don't
gonna
have a problem
cover
with the
her
gloves.
Exactly, that's what I
without
mean.
pulling down her gown. would you have done that?
If
gonna
I
cover
remembered, I would have.
Okay. But you're gonna do that
What
part.
is more important is that she got
And I'm
covered up.
And you're gonna say that, and I'm gonna
Yes.
cover her, and I'm
Yes.
gonna.
And did you notice that when I left the room to go, I actually didn't leave the room, I was going to another part of the room, but my back is turned to her because I'm emptying that. She's got a call light there. So if she has distress, she could call that in the real world. And they want to see that you know that. You do not leave your patient without a call light or the ability to call. When you're doing foot care, you make sure they've got a call light because you can get so focused down here on this foot, you don't see that she's choking. So get the call light. Always have that.
So anytime you're not looking at them, it's good just to make sure they have the call light in their hand.
Absolutely.
And they don't dock you for having gloves on or
No,
anything.
no. In this skill, now the only time they dock you for wrong is bedpan, and then it's the way we taught you.
Which doesn't necessarily make sense because you were still in the same area.
I didn't say it made sense. Let's make that real clear. Okay, we've got one more skill like this, and that's calf care.